We're going to take a look at the real estate market in San Antonio. This is for the last 30 days, so this would be what happened in October. So you can take a look at what's happening right now in San Antonio for the last 30 days, of course, through October into November. So right here you can see that one of the big things to see is the average days on market. So most homes in San Antonio, on average, when you put up for sale, if you're looking to sell your home or to buy a home, for this is for buyers and for sellers, I understand this market report, is that there's 92 days as the average. So it should take, when you sell your home, it takes a lot of people 3 months to 6 months to sell their home. So that's a little bit more normal than everything selling like it was years ago where it sold in a day. So this is much more of a normal market where you have things selling like 3 to 6 months. If you price it a little bit underpriced, things like that, you can sell it quicker. That'd be a different video for pricing strategies, but then you can be right there to do it. Now the average market average, this is mean the most average price depending on everything that's gone on the market in the last 30 days is 370,000 is the average price. Now the average sold price is kind of more important this way. It showed the price of everything that's sold in the last 30 days, and that's 337. So this, I mean, it's not a huge difference, about 40,000 difference. But the big thing is that this could be if you had a really expensive home or a really less expensive, because it's just the average, this number could be thrown off a little bit. But the average sold price, the interesting thing is it's gone down by 11%. So that shows that people are still buying homes, but they're not buying as many as they, or to the price, they want to try to get a better price. So buyers, when you buy a home in San Antonio, you're able now to ask for a reduction or get seller concessions to get help with closing costs and such. Now the price reductions in the last 30 days, as you can see, there's 9,427 homes, 2,615 of those reduced the price. So that's an increase of 19% from the 30 days before that. So almost 20%. So people are realizing that if I don't price my home right, and if I want to sell it, sometimes I have to drop the price some. So that's definitely an option. And then the sold to list ratio, this shows that 25 out of the 2,336 homes that they looked at over the last 30 days that sold at the listed ratio. So they listed it at a good price, so it's sold. You see, this has increased over 22%. So that's really good. So it says, right here in these last 25 homes, of course, 25 homes what sold in the last 30 days, and then right now there's active 2,536. So out of those 25, they sold at a listed ratio. So if you're listing it correctly and not overpricing it, then you're selling your home. If you're doing too much of a price and not listing it correctly with the price, you're going to have to be one of these people that are reducing the price. So it's really important now when you sit down, when you list a home, to listen to your real estate agent and listen to the different values. They should come with a couple different value options and go over them and explain them to you. And it's very important as well when you do it that you can walk through the appraiser adjustment of value according to the CMA. If you don't have that, talk to your agent. They should be able to give you something like that. If not, they can reach out to me and I'll help them do it. And then we can take care of them that way. And you can see here's some recent listings. Here's the most expensive in San Antonio. So if I skip here, this is just a link that talks about the market health right now of San Antonio. And I'll have a link to the market report and this health and the featured home I'm going to go over in the description of the video. So you can go yourself and view them as much as you want. So this first shows there's the most popular, the most expensive, and the least expensive home right now in San Antonio. So the most popular is 505,000. This one here is the most expensive at 7 million, and the least expensive is 52,000. As you can obviously tell, it'd be a very strong investor home with an overgrown yard. So you can click on any of these buttons once you open the link and look at these homes. If you go down, it shows all the different inventory, the reduced, how much. It breaks it down a little bit more in depth. Even if there's any short sales, it shows you those, what's happening. And then right here, it gives you the San Antonio County, the town versus the county, which is Bexar County. Bexar, if you're not from Texas, Bexar County. And then if you look right here, you can see the average, the type, the walk scores, all that. So that's great, great data to help you out. And then right here in the San Antonio real estate market, this graph is really important. It gives you a good idea. So with new homes going on the market, it's going up, and they've had price reductions in the past. I don't have the last 30 days, of course, because they don't just barely printed this for October. So the price reductions have gone down. So we don't know what November is going to be like yet. So we're still waiting for that last little bit of data. But as you saw, some with higher in the year, there were a lot of price reductions in the summer, and now people are sitting on their homes waiting to see what happened. That's really good if you're a buyer. You can wait and say, okay, I can drop the price, I can ask for seller concessions, I can do things like that. There's different options that you can do. And then right here underneath it, there's all these neighborhoods in San Antonio. You could check out. I'm going to pull a home from Alamo Ranch, which is one of the nicer neighborhoods that a lot of people like to look at. Has some pretty houses, and it's, well, I shouldn't say one of the nicest. It's a good neighborhood. There's a lot of other great ones, but this is just one of them. I'll just open it and kind of show you what it looks like in Alamo Ranch. So in Alamo Ranch, the most popular is 640, most expensive is 675, and the least expensive is 275. So interesting about this subdivision, this area, is that there's a big, difference, almost there's $400,000 difference between the least expensive and the most expensive. And the least expensive might need a little work, but to get a home for that less of a price in Alamo Ranch is great. And then you can see they have a very basic, steady supply of homes. Homes are selling, bidding on the market, and then of course this is the new month right now. And then they had a whole bunch of in the beginning of the summer reductions, and their home reductions have gone down. So right here you can see is Alamo Ranch. This is where the subdivision is. If I pull it out with the map, here's San Antonio. Alamo Ranch is right out here, just outside of 1604. And you can see right here Alamo Ranch by SeaWorld. Great neighborhood. So I'm going to show you the home here. We're going to pick this one, the most expensive home for $675, which is kind of a fun home to look at. This is a listing by Marlin Barreria with Marlin Properties. And this one here, as you can see, this is let me show you real quick before you see that. This is a 4 bedroom, 3.5 bath, almost 4,000 square feet on 0.319 acres. So it is a big lot as well. So it is Woodbury Grant, which is the area in the subdivision there. Go back to the front real quick. So you can see it's a 2-story home. It has some balconies, which are really nice. A lot of stone on the front, a lot of brick, a nice mixture there. And it's in Woodbury Grant. There's another picture of the outside. This is one of the porch as you come up. It does have a nice sitting area, so you can, like they did here, you can have a place to sit and rest. That's very convenient. When it opens up on the inside, you have these beautiful hardwood floors. Then you have this great wraparound. Let's see if they show that better. They don't show it better. They have that great wraparound staircase going up. That's this big master staircase. So you have hardwood floors coming in, big staircase, and then as you come in, you can see on the left, here's the front door. Come in on the left, you have this great, it could be a formal dining room, it could be an office, you could use it, another extra one. Most people, obviously it's made for a formal dining room. You could close it off and use it for a sitting room, whatever you want to have. And then if you continue into this big open living room, I want to show you this picture here, where you can see these have these tall, huge, tall 30-foot ceilings. So you'll be able to come in, have this fireplace, enjoy the beautiful ceilings, all your windows for all the light, and you can see out into your big backyard. So it's a really nice big open space. And there it is again. So it has a nook right here if you want to put a TV like they showed. It has a built-in TV spot for it, or you could put it above the fireplace if you wanted, whatever you want to do it. And then here's your big kitchen. You can see you have your gas stove, you have an island, you have all these cabinets, even a place for wine bottles. Everything is set to go in the home. Very pretty home, granite countertops. You can see built-in microwave oven, great place for your fridge. And there's also on the other side of the here, as you come out of the kitchen, there's a breakfast nook, we call it in real estate, which is a spot you can put up like a small breakfast table like here. So the non-super formal, where you have your formal dining room over here, you now have just a normal spot without having to use the giant formal table where you can sit with your family. Here's one of the bedrooms, and you can see this, it looks like it's a master. It has a big open, has a king size bed, plenty of space, has the fancy ceilings, nice big open. Yep, there it is. They have a big sleigh bed even. There's still all that space. Huge master. Then the master bathroom has a separate tub shower, separate places here, a little vanity shelf for if you're getting ready to do your makeup and stuff, another cabinet on the side, so his and her cabinets and sinks. And they're going back through to show you again as you're back into the formal dining room looking out across the house. This would be as you come into home to the right. They have another big room in here that they use as an office. So this is a great office space. You can see it's really nice and open, has good windows, and has big glass doors to give you privacy. Where the formal dining doesn't have those doors. And here's their laundry room. Nice laundry room. When you go upstairs, they have a big sitting area or a family room, whatever you want to call it, that you can have another space. So if you want your downstairs to not have a TV, so it's more family time, you could put one up here instead. We'll put one in both. And then you can see it has another extra spot on the side they turned into a reading nook, which is great. And there it is, all open up, ready for space. And here are the big bedrooms upstairs. And they have another double sink, double vanity bathroom upstairs, double sinks in the vanity. And then you can go through here, nice walk-in, up double combined shower, even with tile. And this is the other room upstairs that we saw on the outside that had the really big balcony at the top. See, and there's a bedroom again. We'll see if they show the balcony. So what this room here is, if you come through the bedroom, these rooms have what's called the Jack and Jill, looks like. So you can have a separate combined. That was the half bath, sorry. This is the half bath on the upstairs. And then right here, as you go through, I wanted to show this balcony real quick. So this is that second story balcony. So you can't see a lot because of the trees, and you trim their trees a little bit, but you can see it has big, beautiful views up here, and it's a big open balcony. So you can stand up here and enjoy the views. And there it is, nice big open balcony. The outside, you have a covered back patio, even some more stone here, so you can put other tables, whatever you want to do. And look at this big, huge yard. This is one of the big things for this house. It has this massive yard. So that's a great home. Huge yard in the back to enjoy. Nice and flat. You don't have to worry about any hills. And you can do, put trampoline, play things. If you want to put a pool in here, they do allow pools. So that would be an option. You could reach out to make sure that it fits in the survey and everything like that, and you could check it out. So this is a great home. Hope you enjoyed the tour. That's a beautiful home. Alamo Ranch is a fun area to go drive through and check it out. Very family friendly, good school district, good ratings of school districts. If you go to greatschools.org, they have the ratings in there. So again, I'll have the link in here for the market report. Also the link to the system here where it talks about at the bottom of my website, it has all the links to all the market health. So if you go to San Antonio and go down and you're interested in a certain subdivision, you can easily just go through and pick any subdivision anywhere you want to look at. And you can check out those subdivisions. And then this is a visual tour. I'll have the link here to this house as well. So you can check out this house again if you want to walk through it again. Thanks for joining me on our market report for San Antonio. We'll talk to you soon.